Welcome back to Farm Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back on Eastbridge Hills, and I am going to do some farming. Now, if you remember in the last episode, we are on our first harvest. I haven't bought any animals yet. I want to do that. I need to clean this field up, but I'm trying to get some of the fertilizing and the liming stuff done that needs to be done. I'm thinking about changing that big bud out. Because it doesn't, I know I've used it. It doesn't do a very good job. Let me try a different tractor. I wasn't going to use the Big Bud 747, but I might have to. I guess I could try an in-game one. I could try this one, but it's only 525 horsepower, but John Deere has that. I'm going to try the other Big Bud and see how it works. And we'll just take the twin tires off, put standard tires on it. I don't need the twin tires. I'm just hauling the lime rig, so we can always increase the axles later on if we need to. And before I sell this Big Bud, since I already own it and I'll lose half of the value, I'll hang on to it for the time being. It might be useful in another position. So let's start this thing up. Now, one of the fields already has crops on it, but it said it needed that it needed lime. So let's unhook this. And at this point, I'm just going to leave my tractor out here. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's start Big Bud and get it down there. I'm going cross country. Yeah, just white smoke comes out of one, black smoke comes out of the other. What's that all about? Maybe they're the same. They just, I don't know. I don't know. It looks different to me. Look out. Enterprise. Big Bud flew in front of Enterprise. It's called Big Bud's a Klingon, I guess. Now, I think it's this sunflower seed field that needed liming. I don't know if it does it any good if I do it now or not. I don't know. But it had absolutely no fertilizer on it, so I need to do a second fertilization at some point. Let's see if I have a lime set up for field number 9, I believe it is. I still haven't moved these. I need to do that. I was going to do it in between episodes. I didn't get around to it. There it is. We do have a limer. Okay. So, and it starts on this corner, so let's see about how this is going to work for us. First we need to open the back up and then start the thing going. And drive the course. And then let's get that fertilizer guy off. Uh-oh, we got trouble. Trouble in paradise. Alright, let's get this guy off the field. Stop the driver. Fold him up. And we're going to move this guy down to field number 5 because I think it needs, it needed weeding, but it also needed fertilizing. So we're going to fertilize it. And I think it started right up here. So let's see. Gonna get rid of this one. We're on field number 5 now. Field number 5. Fert and herb. Okay. And there he goes. Let's get the other one's already off the field. Are we going uphill? Oh, it already came uphill, and it seems to be doing better than the other big bud, so we'll just keep working with this. I don't know if this is going to go any faster due to the hills. It'll go faster downhill, I bet. All right. Let's go grab a truck. And that's field number 2. Let's see if field number 2 has a course. Field number 2, harvest. Field number 2, straw to farm. So it doesn't appear that it does. I'm just going to at this point manually pick it up. Field number 2 is not a very big field. As you can see, that combine filled up and almost finished the field before it did, so I'll just do a manual for now, and I'll worry about doing course play route at another date. Come on, put your pipe out. He's not going to do it, is he? Yeah, he is. Okay, let's wait till he does so I know where to go. No. No, 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 no. Put it back out. There we go. Oh, don't do that. Don't run away mad. Alright, let's see. What did we have to do to fix that? Was it over here? Stop during unloading. Alright. He'll be back. He'll be back. I didn't get very much, did I? Alright, you know what? While we're doing that, while we're doing nothing, let's put some of these things away. Okay, we got field number 1. Field number 1. That's a field number 1. Field number 2. Field number 2. Field number 2. I'm all excited. Because movies are so expensive nowadays, I really pick and choose which ones I go see in the theater. This is one I really, really would have paid to go see, but I didn't because timing didn't work out. I was busy. I didn't have a chance to get to the movie theater, and I missed it, even though it was in the theater for quite some time. I still didn't get the opportunity to go see it, and I felt kind of bad about that. But it's Aquaman is out, and I got the copy today, so we'll probably be watching that this evening. And I understand it was a pretty good movie. There, we're all cleaned up. Right, let's go check out and see if this guy's waiting for us over at the other side of the field here. Or if he actually, did we get enough out of him that he finished? Could be. He looks like he's at the end of the field. He did. He got finished. Wonder if he'll still put the pipe out for me. He will. What a guy. All right, we've got Craig Dodds doing the fertilizing, or the liming. And we got Blake Henderson just finished up this field. So let's go ahead and stop him, get rid of that, move him off the field until such time as we're ready to continue with another field. Let's get this grain. Oh, he may still have something in him, because I got a full tank here. And we'll grab our quicker picker upper and get that straw picked up. Look, we got a little dirt road goes right into the farm. Isn't that sweet? I love this farm the way it's set up. I really do. I tell you what I like about it. I like all the custom buildings. Those are cool. It's got a nice big silo set up that looks like you could actually store a few different crops in it. We're just going to imagine that when we drop one crop in there that it goes to a different silo than the next one. You know that doesn't work, but we'll pretend that it does. Alright, let's go find the quicker picker upper. That was it right there. Using the Fendt that I kind of color coordinated to the trailer. I thought that was kind of cool. But what do I know? Take our little dirt road down. And I got to get Plow Guy finished. He needs to clean this field up. There's a couple spots that it kind of worked around that we need to clean up. All right, here's where we go off road here, just a little bit. And I think I started down at the other end. The reason why I do that is I use the same course that I set up to harvest the field to pick up the straw, and then I just create a different course that takes it into the silo. So we're going to go in here like this, like that. Field number 2. And we're going to do the harvest one, and then we'll come back in and do the straw to farm one. And then we're just going to tell it to drive the course. Oh, is that going to matter? By golly, it does. All right, I need to stop it. I need to stop him because I started him on the second headland instead of at the start, so we need to start him at the start, the first headland. There we go. Alright, and let's kick him into gear. Man, can you hear that wind blowing? I know I hear it because I wear headphones. And I can hear everything. I hear everything. Alright, now we grab this guy. And David Weirs was doing this. We're going to stop him. And we'll clean up this field a little bit. There's a spot in the middle there they always miss. In the process of turning around, I guess. And this has nothing to be with this has nothing to do with OCD, but the fact that I want to do a good job the first plowing of cleaning everything up. So it doesn't bother me that I missed the corners. But the very first plowing, because I won't have to do another one for a couple of harvests. And so I like to do the first one complete so that it's clean. So this tractor evidently pulls the hill fairly well, but it was that other big bud that I was having trouble with. And it looks like the big bud works okay. So it doesn't have as big an engine as this tractor does. I need to modify one of the John Deere's, the big John Deere's, the articulated ones. I haven't done that yet, and I should do it. I can do that. And I just didn't get to the point where I was using a lot of John Deere's. I used in other farms on 2017. I had some farms I did nothing but John Deere's, and John Deere's are not a big deal for me. A lot of people go, "Oh, John Deere, oh, we got John Deere's." No big deal to me. There's other tractors I like better. All right, I'm going to go over and do field number 1. Maybe field number 1 was the one I saw it struggling on. It could be. I think field number 1's a little bit steeper in that corner up there. Good Lord, Challenger, drive straight. These articulated tractors, when you get them up to speed, sometimes don't handle very well. There's your forest up there if you're into logging. I'm not, but some people are. Alrighty, field number 1. We're going to do some plowing on field number 1. I do have a plow set up. And it looks like it starts on this end, so let's back her up. And drive the course. Not too bad. He's going uphill, and it's not too bad. We can live with that. Let's get the Enterprise off the field here. And we need to get the quicker picker upper back if it's done. Not yet, but it's working on it. Lime guy's almost done. And fertilizer guy needs to get on that other field, or did we do that already? Where's fertilizer guy? Is he done? I think so. Let's stop him. Fold up. That was the only fields we had that had any kind of crop on it, I do believe. That we own, that is. So we'll clean up field number 2, get it plowed. We need to lime field number 8, is it? Is that field number 8? We need to get that one limed because then we'll seed it. I'm just going to pull this guy off the road here for a second. And check on lime guy. Oh no, he ran out of lime. How long ago did that happen? It's hard to say. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it because it's hard. Well, it's not really that hard to see. But I don't think it necessarily has to be completely limed. Is there a big chunk in the middle I missed? Unfortunately, the new course play, there is. The course play, when it runs out, it used to stop. It doesn't anymore. It completes the course, even though it's empty, which is kind of unusual. I think in 17, if I'm not mistaken, I could be. It seemed to me that course play, you route a course you want it to drive, but then you actually hire a worker to do it, just like you would hire a worker normally. When you hire a worker normally, they know that the tank is empty and they stop. Now, there must be something different with Farm Sim 19, that course play doesn't stop when it's empty, but an in-game hired worker would stop when it's empty. So I don't know what's different. I'm not a serious modder. I know how to get in and remod stuff, and I can take something from Giant and modify it, but I don't make mods from scratch. Let's fill this back up with lime. Let's go find Quicker Picker Upper and see how he's doing. Oh, he's got a long ways to go. Well, we'll just let him keep working then. Tell you what we'll do, though. While we're waiting for some of this other stuff to get done, we can go in and find my farm truck. That's not it. That's not it. All right, we got this guy. Let's work with him. You know what? We need to buy... Let's not work with him. We need to buy animals first, because if I fill up the water and the feed and everything without any animals, it only puts a dusting in there, because you only put enough feed for whatever animals you've got. If I've got 10 animals, it may take one truck to feed them. If I've got 25 animals, it may take 2 trucks to feed them. So let's buy some horses. I'm going to get 2 of each of the horses. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 1, there's 2. 2 palominos. 2 chestnuts. 2 bays. Okay, I'm going to stop at the bays. I'm going to confirm that. Then we're going to come back in so that I can see again. Oh, it's not going to work that way. Never mind. I'll buy 2 of those. I can't see that I bought 2 is a problem. There's 2. I'll watch the money go down. That's what I'll do. There's... The pen capacity is reached? Really? I didn't know there was one. Okay, well, I didn't get any Seal Brown or Duns then. I should have just bought 1 of each. I did not know that there was a capacity. Oh, well, no biggie. Oh, look, there's a saddle right there we can put on. Oh, it's English saddle. I won't ride no damn English saddle. Might as well sit side saddle like a woman. Okay, boy, I'm going to get in trouble for that one, aren't I? Let's buy some cows. I'm hoping the cow capacity is a little bigger. Okay, this is where you buy the animals, right here, and sell them. Let's buy 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. Second verse, same as the first. There we go. Confirmed. All right, look at all the cattle I got. Cool beans, eh? Let's go buy some piglets. Piglets. Let's see, that's the straw. This is the buy point, I think. And we're going to buy 3 of those. 3 of those. 3 of those. And again, 3 of those. Hi, pigs. I love pigs. Pigs. I grew pigs on the farm. That was my favorite thing. We had a few cattle. We had a very small ranch. It was We had a few cattle. I didn't raise sheep, but I did raise sheep. I've told the story before that the school, the FFA program, owned a herd of sheep, and they took them from farm to farm. Those of us that lived on a farm and had room for sheep, we would take our turn taking the herd and raising it. So I'd have the herd for several months, and then we'd round them up and take them somewhere else, and we just kept taking turns. So I did raise sheep, but I didn't raise sheep. Didn't like sheep. They're stupid. All right, we're going to do 3 of each of these two. 1, 2, 3. All right, confirm that by. Okay, and then chickens, which I missed completely because I keep forgetting they're on the other side of the pigs. Let's take a shortcut through the barn. Hey, get back in your pen. I think they actually think that building is a pasture, and their paths allow them to cross gates and stuff. That's okay. We understand. All right, let's see. That's feed. Where do I buy the chickens? Right here? No. Where do you buy the chickens? Right here? No. That's odd. Where are the chickens purchased? Huh. That's feed right there. In here, maybe? I don't know where the chickens are purchased. How do you close the door now? Uh-oh. I opened the door, now I can't close it. Let me slow my speed boots down a little. There. Click on that post right there. Well, that's odd. I don't know where to buy the chickens. Let me try in here again. There, it was right there. I was hitting the wrong key. I was hitting the E key instead of the R key, if that makes any difference. But all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lost count. But we're going to put one rooster in there to take care of it. It's one ring to rule the roost. All right, where's my chickens? Here, clucks. There's the rooster. Do they actually come in here? They do, don't they? Cool beans, cool beans. Okay. Now, I don't know where the eggs come out, but I'm assuming it's right here. And I do have a mod for pallets, but there is a pallet guy here. So I'm wondering if there's a built-in mod for the eggs, because there's pallets over here. I'm going to wait until they start producing eggs and find out before I throw my mod in here. But in the meantime, though, I got things to do. Let me check on the worker bees before I come in and do water and feed and stuff like that. Let's see how everybody's doing. How's he doing? He's still got a little work to do. Plow guy is still got a little bit to do on this field. He's done. I can't pick up the grass until the quicker picker upper is done. And everything else is... Oh, lime guy. I need to work him, so... He needs to work the field that I plowed and is ready to seed. So we'll work that one, which is field number 8. So interestingly enough, I would think that lime was fertilizer, and on course play normally you'd go to fertilizers and seeding, but you don't. You go to farm work, field work. Also, the same thing is true with the sprayers, the herbicide and the fertilizer there. The same thing. You don't go to fertilize and seeding. You go to field work, interestingly enough. Right, we're looking for field number 8, which is here. And we're going to do the lime in the coconut. And let's go find out where that starts. A big bud looks funny with just 2 single wheels, single tires. Uh-oh. Where does it start? Up at the other end? I don't see it. Must start at the top. Must start at the top and end at the top. It does. Starts at the top and ends at the top. And see, that's what I meant when I said I screwed up when I did this, because I started at the top of the field instead of down closer to the farm. I guess it doesn't matter, but it's kind of silly. Let's see if he'll just start from here. Where you going? Where's he going? Field 8 lime. I don't know what just happened. This is field 8. It does say I don't have access to the field. Of course I do. Okay, onward. Now that I think everything's caught up, let's get back to some water, maybe. I've got the Lamborghini here doing... oh, look at that! Just pushes his trailer around. That's funny. I got the Lamborghini down here working the farm, so we're going to run up and get some water. I don't know what this is. What is this? What comes out of this? I think that's a lime one. Interestingly enough, though, I think it's not only lime. You can actually get manure out of there. So I can get manure and not have to wait for the manure coming from the field. Maybe. I don't know. What do I know? We'll just have to see. All right, this is our water source, so we can just get water right here. Might as well water the pigs while we're right here. Alright, here's where the water goes, and then it's automatically given to the pigs. See how much they'll take. Alright, they didn't take very much water. Pigs are funny. They don't take the feed and water that the cattle do. Cattle, they need to change that. The cattle are the pigs. The pigs don't take much at all, but the cattle, gosh, they just guzzle water and food down. That was almost instantaneous. Right, where does the water go? It goes on the other end, I think. Alright, it's right around the corner here, so you got to take a sharp turn. Alright, I might have to come in at an angle. It's not picking it up. So let me back it in this way. There it is. It's a very small trigger right there. I noticed that on the test world when I came in, that it's very, very small, so it's easier to back into it. Can't really get it from the side. Alright, they're going to take more water. How much did they actually get? Let's look at that. Let's go down to cows. Yeah, so one tank took about a half. Filled it about a halfway. We do have, how many cattle? Does it tell me? I've got 2 of that kind. Does it not tell me how many I have total? That's odd. Why wouldn't it tell me how many total animals I've got? Oh, well. Okay, we got 100% cleanliness. We got water. We need more, though. We need more. More water. Might as well get it right through here. So, did you see how fast that thing fills up? It's almost instantaneous. One of the things I like about it is any place that there could be liquid, they put water on the ground. See to the right, that's the milk tanks. You would think that when you're filling stuff, you would leak a little bit here, slop a little bit there. Every time you see a water trough or a tank or something, you know, farmers do that. They don't care if something runs over. We just slop a little water around, ain't gonna hurt nothing. Every place you see something that could be liquid, there's a little water puddle. I think that's kind of cool. Attention to detail. Good thing. All right, hey, we filled it up and still have a little bit of water left. Good news, eh? Let's go over to the horses. Maybe they don't need much water. Let's just double check. See how much they actually needed. Water. That wasn't enough. So we got to get some more water for the horses. Look, he thinks there's water there and he's coming right over. Smart horse. Now, that very small field, field number 8, I'm going to plant potatoes, I think, right away. We'll put wheat on one. We got some barley, I think. That was what was on that one field. Pretty sure that's what was on there. No, it was wheat. It was wheat. I was wrong. So, there you go. Now, that one big field is cotton, so we're going to use that for a cash crop. And we'll be selling that right away. You know where I should have taken that little bitty drip of water was up to the chickens. Although I don't think I have to water chickens. Don't think. I don't recall seeing a water trough up there of any kind. Alright, they're done. So, yeah, I don't think there is. Let's run up there, though. Because this is a mod. Maybe there's, maybe they added water for chickens. I don't know. Like, what is this? This is grain. I think this is for grain. We have to feed them grain, so. No water. I don't think the chickens need water. But let's run around. Whoa! No, I don't think so. What's that right there? What is that? What is this? I might have put this in for the pigs. I think this is pig food. I think I did this. I tried to put the food where it made sense, but there was no place around the cattle barn for that, so let me go check and see if I filled the pig up. I don't know if I did or not. I think I did, though. I think I did. We'll just double check. Yeah, that's full. It took 1%. Right, so we go over to the sheep, and that should be it for watering. Yeah, see, this is where I made a mistake. I forgot about the terrain thing, and I ruined my road by putting these over here. Yeah, I could probably still work that terrain, but I don't know much about that, so I don't know if I'm gonna. I've never messed with that, with building. It was such a cheesy system, I said to hell with it. And that's another thing that upset me a little bit about Farm Sim 19. Their big selling, their big to-do, brag everything, brag points and all that, was based around you'd be able to build your own farm. And then they put in the cheesiest building system you can even imagine. And I said, heck with that. Homie, don't play that game. Right now. Oh, he's done. Okay. Fine. Drive now. Continue. Actually, I'll just take over. I'm gonna do a shortcut here, and oh, I can't. There's a fence around it. Darn it. They know how I drive and they stop me. But we got a little bit of straw here. We might as well take it to the animals. I don't think the pigs take very much, but we'll find out. Yeah, the detailing on this farm is nice. They did a good job. Now I've got to have a damn tank to get over this road bumps that I put in here. My bad. I should have put it higher up on the in the terrain. Too late now. I've already messed it up. See how much they'll take. They did the plane right. Put the straw right in there. The straw plane is correct. Sometimes they go too high or too low. See how much the cattle will take. I think it's only pigs and cattle that need straw. I don't think anybody else does, but what do I know? Let's see how that does. Oh boy, oh boy. Did that do it? That's all they need? All right, we'll go store the rest of this. And I think that's going to bring the episode to a close. I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back in the farm the next episode. If I can get out of here. I've got myself stuck here. I always forget this trailer has steering wheels on the end. Anyway, hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Happy farming.